I practiced that apology in my head 100 times. The first time I actually said it out loud, it came out like a rehearsed line. Clean, kitey, and useless. If you're sitting with guilt or you're waiting for words to fix everything, this is for you.
Wait, say that again.
I said it sounded rehearsed, like someone reading a perfect sentence into a room that wasn't listening.
Right.
Hey, I'm Samnang. We've been choosing each other for 11 years. Today, I'm going to tell you about the lie I told, how my first apology collapsed, and the long, small work that actually began to fix things.
And I'm James. If you are on either side of a break in trust, listening to this is a brave thing. We'll be honest about what helped and what didn't.
The thing I did wasn't some headline betrayal. I lied to protect myself, and that lie hit the one promise James and I had sworn by, honesty. I thought it was small. It wasn't. It felt like the floor dropped out beneath us. Would we hold on or fall?
I felt blindsided, not just by the lie, but by how easily the life I'd trusted could shift. I remember thinking, this could end us. I almost left.
No. I want to be clear. I almost left. Not as a threat, as a truth, because trust had been hollowed out in places I couldn't reach. That shock changed how I listened to everything you said after that.
Hearing you say that, it cut through my rehearsed lines. The night we talked at the kitchen table, my hands were shaking. I said I'm sorry for what I did.
And then you added a but.
And I watched it all fall apart. I heard the but come out. I'm sorry for what I did, but you have to understand. And suddenly I was defending why I lied, instead of owning what I took from you. That was the first big failure.
That but felt like a rollback. I wasn't asking for justification. I was asking for ownership. Simple ownership would have started the repair. Instead, it sounded like you were minimizing the hurt.
After that night, words felt cheap. We talked, and it was like two people negotiating terms. I was terrified we'd lose what we'd spent years building. So I stopped trying to win back trust with a speech. I started doing small things, again and again.
What mattered was consistency. At first, I was skeptical. Then he started with one tiny, maddeningly specific thing.
For 12 weeks, I sent the same 2-line message every night. Example, tonight I told the truth about the thing I hid. I noticed you were quiet at dinner. How are you holding up? It felt mechanical. It felt performative. But for James, it was readable. It was a heartbeat of predictability.
That is painfully specific, but it worked. The predictability mattered more than the poetry. I started to stop bracing when the phone buzzed.
I also agreed to visible accountability. I let James check my messages when I was spiraling. I shared my calendar every Sunday for 6 weeks, and we booked therapy sessions and stuck to them. Not because I wanted to be monitored forever, but because I needed to be seen building a new pattern.
Those measures showed me the person I was after the lie. It wasn't performative after a while. He was actually different. But let me push back here. If you hear this and think a checklist will fix everything, no. If someone continues to lie or manipulate, accountability won't patch an ongoing pattern of harm.
Absolutely. This isn't a recipe that guarantees a happy ending. It's what we actually did that helped in our case. Here are the 3 things that moved the needle for us. 1. Name the harm without excuses. 2. Convert remorse into tiny, repeatable behaviors people can witness. 3. Invite external accountability you both agree is fair.
If you're the one who caused the hurt, start small today. Don't wait for one perfect apology. Send that honest 2-line note for 1 week. Share one piece of your day that shows you're changing. And if you're the person who was hurt, take your time. You don't owe forgiveness on anyone else's timetable.
I want to tell the person with guilt right now. I was a mess. I almost gave up. But small, steady work changed my life and saved a relationship I love. Words start things. Actions finish them. If you want to try, choose repetition over ritual. Do the boring stuff every day.
And to the person holding the hurt, your safety matters. Ask for what you need. Say, I need to see X for Y weeks, and be specific. If the other person refuses concrete steps, that's important information. You deserve honesty and real effort.
3 practical things to try this week. 1. Write one honest sentence each night about one thing you did to be trustworthy. 2. Say the harm plainly without excuses. 3. Choose one measurable accountability step, a therapist, a shared calendar Sunday check, or weekly messages, and commit for at least 6 weeks.
If you need more than this, talk to a professional. We're not therapists. We lived this. Professionals help untangle patterns that 2 people alone sometimes can't.
If this brought up a lot for you, please reach out to someone you trust or a counselor. If you're in immediate crisis, contact local emergency services or a crisis line. Take a breath. You don't have to carry this alone.
Tell us in the comments what part hit you, or just drop "I hear you" so we know you showed up. It helps us build a space where people can feel seen.
Thank you for sitting with us. The hard, boring work of repair is possible. You deserve real love, and sometimes that means being brave enough to try again, this time with humility and attention. Hit subscribe, take a breath, and remember, you are not alone.
I hear you. You're not alone in that. We're Samnang and James, and this is S&J Pride. See you next week.